Hey, good morning. Chuck here with Apple Drains. We decided to add another pressure washer to our fleet of vans because we get so many calls to clean these pool channel drains. And so this is a brand new DeWalt. Let's take a look at how well it actually works. So we've been getting so many calls to clean the pool deck, the micro channel drain, that we went ahead and invested in another pressure washer and mini jet so that we could actually keep up with. There's so many calls, and this is something the homeowner could easily do. But let's go ahead and set up this brand new DeWalt. This one is very powerful. I think this one's 4,000 PSI, which is tremendous. Yeah, here it is. So this one's 4,000 PSI, very powerful. So here's some examples of channel drain, just to go over it really quick. This is micro channel drain, and we pulled this out of the last job that we did, and it is totally packed. It had never been cleaned. So we've just got it kind of braced up so we can show you. We're going to clean that line. And this is 5-inch NDS channel drain, which we like to run. You can see it's got a couple different grates. This is a stainless steel one. Then it comes also with polypropylene grates that you can just unscrew. You don't need the jetter to clean this. You can just take the grates off and put a garden hose down through it. But this stuff, it is really tough to clean. And you can see they painted over it. Can you see that? So when they painted it, of course, it blocked up all these drains. I'll bet you that this new pressure washer is so powerful that it'll open all these up. And this is just totally packed. Let's see if we can see the end of it. We did transport it, so you might not be able to see it. But yeah, it's totally packed. It's heavy. It's so much debris in here. It's just packed full of sand and debris. But we're going to clean that here in just a second. Okay, so Chuck's going to go ahead and set this up. There's not a lot to set up on the pressure washer. I already hooked up the handle. You know, it just slides down in, and it's got a couple of locks on it. Put it in, and it's got nice instructions that you could read. But I'll tell you what, this is 125 pounds. Let's take all this off of there. It's a 125-pound unit, and even that hose is heavy. Everything here is heavy duty. So let's go ahead and put this together real quick. It's really secured tightly with a lot of different things that you got to take off, but not too bad. It always amazes me, packaging, you guys. It's crazy what we've come up with to package things so that it doesn't get scratched. But it takes a lot to get this stuff off of here. I mean, you might need a knife just to pull this stuff off. It's ridiculous. So again, packaging, it's really crazy today what we've come up with to protect things. And I guess it frustrates me just because it takes forever to get the packaging off. There we go. I guess that stays there. So now we're ready to go ahead and put some oil in here. This comes with its own oil, so we'll be able to pour that oil straight in. Comes with its own complete set of oil, and then we'll put some fuel in here, and we're going to fire it up. Now we're just going to go ahead and pour this oil in there. Funnel would be good, but you know, take your time. You can get this oil in there. So that's 32 ounces. That's a lot of oil for the Honda. Should keep it nice and cool, lubricated, and all the above. Now we're pouring some fuel in. Got the oil cap nice and tight and secure. Remember, there's a little washer on that. Don't strip that thread. We're just going to pour some fuel in here. Looks like it takes about a gallon and a half of fuel. So, as with all pressure washers, they come with different nozzles. This is when you're doing the cleaning for the siding or decks or whatever you're cleaning. But remember, we're using the mini jetter. So we're hooking up a 1/4-inch hose and the mini jet to the pressure washer to actually clean channel drains and other drains as well. Okay, we've got a quick release, nice fitting. Push it in, pop it together, and that's secure. Now we've got a very heavy duty hose to send to the wand, so we're going to hook up the wand next. When we're using the mini jet and the nozzle, we don't necessarily need to have the wand, but it's a nice on and off switch, so it makes it a little easier to be able to kick this on and off. So next we're going to go ahead and hook up the discharge from the pump, from the pressure washer. This is the water coming into the nozzle, and also a quick release, so you can see how quick that went together, and we're ready to set up the mini jet. So the mini jet, we have a quick release also, snaps in place. Did you see that? It's how quick that is, nice and secure. Now we're ready to hook up the water. Nice. Okay, let's go over the starting procedures. And you guys, if you follow these procedures, you should be able to pull this thing without any problem and fire it right up. So first we have an on and off switch. We're going to turn on the power. Next, we're going to turn on the fuel. Can you see right here where it says fuel? So we turned it to the on position. Then we're going to choke it. We also have the speed. You can see the turtle to the rabbit. And I'm going to go ahead and push it all the way to the maximum, so it's at the rabbit speed, the fastest speed. And Chuck's going to go ahead and give it a pull. Let's see what happens. Now set the choke. Run it a couple of times. Look how that just feeds itself down into the line. It's so strong. Ideally, you want to see clean water, and that's what we have. You can see it shooting out. Look at that. Nice and clean. There we go. Let it run. So you can see the power of that jet. Look at that. I mean, it touches your hand. It's so powerful. What's happening is this nozzle, it really is powerful. That nozzle actually cuts into the debris, and these nozzles push it down through the line. As we pull it back, all these nozzles are going to pull the debris back with it. Pull it slowly so that you get that debris to come out the back, or the entrance, I should say. And look how clean that's looking. Even our mud. Look at the rocks and concrete that were down inside there. Yeah, I think this DeWalt 4000 PSI pressure washer, this is the commercial grade, and we're going to put that into this truck over here, and these guys are going to clean channel drains all day long. So a couple quick notes: always turn your fuel off, and you don't need to do anything here, but always turn that fuel off when you're finished with this thing. It's pretty important. That way it doesn't flood and it's easy to start. Remember that starting procedure: power on, fuel on, choke on over here at full strength, one pull and it should fire right up. Remember, turn that fuel off when you're done. Hey, this is Chuck with Apple Drains, reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it. Have a great day.